Zhang Yue with the China Broad Group. What can you tell us new? What is the latest status of your building?
这个大楼我们会在
So this building will start construction in August this year, and next year, March, it will be completed.
3月份要完成。
And how definite is that?
100%。
100%.
What kind of preparations are going on at the building site right now? And it's my understanding that there's nothing out there.
We start on August. No preparation.
Originally, the construction time frame was 90 days, and there have been talk of changes. And why and how have you settled on September to March or August to March?
So roughly August to December is foundation work on site, and then there will be in the factory manufacturing of the components, and then next year until March is when the assembly process begins.
So the assembly itself is still going to take 90 days.
对，还是90。
Yes, it's still 90 days.
What are the plans for the building site when this building is complete? Are there plans right now to build other buildings around this or build a city around this?
没这个计
We
划。
have no other plans. Our contract with the government is within the 300 meters of radius of this building. We want to conserve all the forest, and there will be no buildings, at most 2 roads.
2条路。我们要让它的
We want to allow the residents to enjoy as much of a natural landscape and to be as far away from the busyness and noise of the city.
远离这个城市的这个吵闹。
All the functions of this building are serving around the needs of the 4,500 households which live inside this building.
And what is the population of the building expected to be once everyone has taken their residence?
理论数字呢是
In theory, that the number is 25,000. But in the beginning phase, there may be less. But in the later stage, there should be more. We hypothesize that the top figure can be around 50,000 people. And that will include tourists, workers, and over 2,000 workers. Because this building is 1 million square meter, its area is very, very large. It is the biggest building on Earth.
Will it be possible for people to move in and take up residence while the building is still being constructed?
居住了. No, that's not
我
possible.
们会我们的交付的
In the beginning, when we're giving the apartments to the residents, it will only be a simple furnishing, decoration. And when residents move in, they may decide to have a second round of more detailed installation decoration with more luxurious materials.
然后那个酒店区呢是我们准备
In the hotel area, we will provide a very basic decoration, and in the residential areas, people may have already moved in and start living inside, but the hotels may take maybe another half year for them to complete the decoration.
Have you thought about what your plans are once this project is done? What kind of buildings would you like to do?
我们已经同时在
So we are simultaneously starting a number of buildings. So in the future, we will build buildings beyond 100 stories. Perhaps just within 2 to 3 years, we will not build a building taller than this one. So through research, we will know if this building is popular. If it is popular, we will build exactly the same buildings, more and more. So the first priority of designing this building is energy conservation through fresh air heat recovery, through insulation, through cogeneration, which will enable this building to have lower energy consumption than any other buildings. Inside this building, it will be illuminated by LED lights 100%, and all the elevators will have regenerative braking, so making electricity. So right now, the planned target is for each square meter annual consumption will be 70 kilowatt hour.
制冷、制热，
So this figure of 70 kilowatt hour should be lower than the current Euro standard.
比欧洲的这个建筑节能指标还要高。
So through this demonstration, we would like to show all buildings, not only high-rise buildings, can save energy and to have very good performance.
大概减少5倍的能耗。
About
空间
5 times lower energy consumption than buildings today.
These are some of the first pictures that we've seen of the skin of the building, the facade. What will that facade be?
The facade are triple layer windows and insulative walls at 20 centimeters. In between the first and the second layer window, there's a solar shading. So its energy consumption is very low. So our insulation thickness is about 10 times lower than the national regulation.
Thank you for coming to see us in London, and good luck on your project, Xixi.
谢谢你来这里。
谢谢。